Hey guys, it's Mr.EasyBB from AvacWeb, and today I'm going to be discussing AWE 3.4, the SC editor plugin. My microphone is pooping the bed, but bear with me here. So to make this work on your website, you first need to go to your administration panel, go to your JavaScript management, and open up a new page. Now go back to the AWE 3.4. Copy this JavaScript right here. Actually, hold on. I might have added new stuff to it, so we're just going to minify this. Okay. Um, by the time you guys watch this, this will be updated so that you guys have the same code as me. Alright, so once that's done, now we have to go and you have to write a window.onLoad function. It's jQuery, but I'll accept it. And then within this, you have to first start off with basically the core instantiation code. None of these are going to work without this. So don't forget that. Now, I'll walk you through the properties of AWE. First is default text is hello world. Debug, you can either set that to false, true, or don't even set it at all. Default for it is false. I like to tell first time users who are going to be using the new code to set it to true just in case you have any issues. Default style, I set this to office, and yes, office looks horrid. I'll show you right now actually. It's for some reason it's all messed up. Even on his website it's all messed up. So I might add a little bit extra CSS to make this clean up a little bit better. Remove the WYSIWYG, which is the what you see is what you get mode, and I set that to true. And the locations, your first index is for topics, second index is for posts, and the third index is to be in the private messaging area. Alright, so now it's ran. Now we can use our cache version, which we use variable editor. So now we're going to start off with editor.add. Google is our command name. Tooltip is, here is the tooltip for the Google command, and this is shown when you hover up the button. Our closed tag is false, so we don't need an ending tag for Google. Our image is this Chromium image. Our tag is going to be GA instead of Google. If you don't set this, it will be the command name. And we're going to place this in the last group. You can set this to either last, new group, or an index group like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And then we have editor.ajaxify. Quote is true, preview is true, so they're not really Ajax, they're just running locally, but you don't have to go to a new page to see any of the stuff. On submit takes one argument, which is either, I just call this text area so you don't get it mixed up. And what we did in ours is if GA, which is basically our Google BB code, is in the text area.value, we actually need to make this global. Set a flag for that. Text area.value equals we found the Google command BB code. So whatever I type inside the text area, if there's a Google BB code there, it's going to be replaced with we found the Google command BB code. Okay? Editor.remove the third group, and then the emoticon emblem or button as well. And as you can see on mine, I don't have the emoticon, and the third group was right here somewhere. I'll actually turn this off in a second so you guys can see what's going on. Editor.rearrange. First off, we want the Google BB code to be before the code BB code. So basically, they're going to be swapped around with each other. Okay. And then this is the create element one. It replaces the select menu in the older versions and everything else like that. And the ID is AW select. Class name is AW underscore select menu. Inner HTML is that. It's just some option list. And basically you can add anything that a select menu can have as a property. Any what I've come to realize that if you try to do on change like this, it doesn't work. So you have to do lowercase. So just leave it as lowercase. If you come to find out that you like say on click, on submit, on mouse over, on mouse leave, anything those and they're not working correctly, and you have them lowercase, do camel casing, meaning every other word or every word besides the first word will be capitalized. This is camel case. On is not, change is, because it's a new word, and so we capitalize that first word letter. Alright, and then we give an ID to the code button, which is code ID, and that's it. So I'm going to actually turn this off now, and then I'm going to submit this, and we're going to refresh this. Oh, sorry. And as you can see, this is the third group. No, wait. Let's go back here and check what we removed here. The third group. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. This all right here. The image. Host an image, insert a link, and insert a YouTube video. That group right there is going to be removed. All those buttons. And then we're going to remove the emoticon as well. Let's go back on here, turn this on, and refresh. As you can see, the page loaded first, and then this happened. So if you guys don't want your users to see this, I would tell you to create a fault loading screen like AvacWeb has. And if you guys want to know how to do that, I can explain to you how to do it. So anyways, this is the Office theme. I don't like it very well, but whatever. And as you can see, the hello world is our placeholder. And that's another thing I want to show you. Is code is up down here now, and the Google code is up here. Another thing I need to explain to you guys too is we only have one button through AWE, but AWE communicates with LGBB now. So if you guys have LGBB codes, go ahead and you just have to add a few things to it. Tooltip and tag, or tooltip is actually the only thing you need to add. You can also add overwrite equals true, and what else was there that we can add to the actual code? There we go. Oh, image and default attribute and group. That's all you have to do. We can set this now. Rock on Wayne. And what else was there? Image. The default image, if we do not set this, it's going to be the YouTube video. I usually go to icon archive, and since our code is called doodle, alright, we'll use the heart. Click the 16 pixel one. We're going to grab that image right there, add it right there, and submit that. So like I said, LGBB, well actually AWE communicates with LGBB. It's not the opposite way around. And then we can refresh this now. Takes a moment. And for some reason it did not work. Oh, because I did not set this on here. LG item dot image group LG item dot group overwrite LG item dot overwrite. Anyways, after I fix that a little bit up, since sometimes you guys aren't going to add those, we'll fix that for you. Anyways, down here you're going to see some of these AW editors when you have debug on. And this is what I was talking about, how the debugging option is a lot easier now. You can go and do AW, or just look, returning the AWE object, okay? Google has been added to the command list. Adding new event listeners to Google, everything should be set. And gathering all quote buttons, and now we are adding new event listeners to all the quote buttons. All event listeners have been added. On submit is now being added, everything should be set. Creating a preview window element now, if it doesn't exist. Ajaxify preview is all set to go. Okay, so let's test some of these buttons out. As you can see, I told you this was false, so it doesn't need to have a closing tag. Hello world. Now we're going to line break that, and we're going to use a Google. Actually, I'm going to show you how Celix, written by our friend Build, we can now go and highlight this, and there you go. It will wrap it if we set it to wrap. It's this closing tag, but other than that, it'll just set it in the beginning. Alright, so, the create element, which is right here, the select menu that I wrote. When we change it, the value is Microsoft, and the value is Google. So that's how that works. I know it's kind of funny looking, but if you just go and you can wrap this around anything that you want, so that you don't have to actually move all the select menus. But you just do like margin, top, -10 pixels. Okay, and then we're going to do display inline block. Okay, so that works for me, I guess, whatever. Now, preview. That's the preview right there. Of course, there will be a line break right here when you submit it. Close that out. Here, I'm going to lower this a little bit. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh yeah, the send. If this GA tag is found, it will remove everything here and change it to we found the GA tag, Google tag. So let's send this. We found the Google command BB code. See what I mean about how cool the Ajaxify is now? Oops, this is LGBB. I just keep stuttering now. Yeah, right here. On submit, if there's Google is found in the text area value, we remove the value and add a new value. Okay. So now all we have to do is fix the new code, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to fix that now and minimize. Alright, so I fixed that. The LGBB part works with AWE, and now it's that little heart that we had before from over here. And it's bold. Okay, so I'm back here now. Just be careful with some of this stuff because it's acting up. Anyways, so yes, like I said, the heart is what we said, and then we can change to Google. It would be GA. Welcome everybody. Send it. We found the Google command BB code. Okay. So let's change our style up a little bit. I'll go to modern this time, since I like modern, I think. See, that's modern. It looks pretty nice. Another thing is we do show you the data. So you write awe.data. LGB is true. That means we have it. The command list is all these buttons that we have. Debug is true. The groups collection. iframe is the iframe. The instance is the instance of the editor. Instantiate is true. That means it's ran. Our path name is right here, which is our right up here. We have no plugins. This is a start of something that I've been running. And right now it's going to be running every time, but I want you guys to be able to run it like, say, awe.run code and the name of your code. So don't worry about that right now. Prevent what you see is what you get is true. That means we've prevented it. The quote buttons, the temporary text area, which is the visible text area, and then our text area, which is what is filled in before submit, and then our toolbar, which is our toolbar right here. So alright, so now I'm going to show you some more features here. Thanks to Celix by Build. As you can see, let's see, we found the Google BB code, okay? Let's quote myself here. Come down here. It's there, you just can't see the stuff, so I'm not sure what is going on here. Let's inspect this element. There. If you guys have that problem, let me know. I'll create a filler CSS sheet to help you guys out here. So as you can see, I quoted myself. We found the Google command BB code, and that was from this one here. But say I don't want that whole string. And what if I just want to say we found the Google command or anything like that? Let's just say Google command BB code from up here. Click that. Thanks to Celix, we can now just highlight what we want and click quote, and we'll still get that. So let's send this. I guess we don't have quote on here. It's a little strange. Anyways, if you guys have the quote correct, like LGBB has it, then you'll be able to use it. Don't forget, there is a lot more features to this. We can go to, okay, so as you can see, we're in the post area of post reply, and our code did not run because if we look here, I have true, false, and true. True is for the topic area, false for post areas, and true for the private messaging area. So now let's try our private messaging area. I have no new messages. Post reply. See? It works. Bam! Bam! Like I said, you're always going to have all these like AWE messages down here, so make sure you read them. As you see, I have an error down here. Basically, code does not exist, so we cannot place an ID on it specifically. Maybe that's why. It might have been group 3 on here. So you can make an if condition to wrap around there if we're on there or not. Maybe I'll set that later. If you guys have any other suggestions or have any errors going on with it, just please let me know. I haven't tested this all together. I believe the quote area or quote spot, I believe that the Ajaxify quote may not work for everybody. So if you're having problems with it, just let me know and I'll test your forum version specifically and fix that for you. I've just been pushed for time and I'm trying to get these things out as soon as possible. I have bigger projects that I'm working on, so that's it for me, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, if you guys have any other suggestions for add-ons or whatever, just let me know. I'm open to suggestions, and I can work on it when I can. Alright, thanks guys, see you later.